Hey guys, John with Tiny Trucking, and our Arma 4S Kraton met a telephone pole at like 30 about a week back, and snapped the chassis. So we're here with good old Billy Rivers, the fucking Arma whiz kid, because he's just quick with them, and we're gonna break it down, replace the chassis, some bearings, and whatever else needs to get replaced as we go through. So yeah. Start with wheels.
Start with wheels.
Let's get it.
Wheels is probably the first, and that red crossbar will be after that.
I'm gonna store things as you pull them.
Cool.
Okay.
That one stayed in there.
You got a hex.
You're gonna have this, and you're gonna have this. Yeah, they usually stay on, but the little set pins come loose, and then they just get stuck in the shit. Holy smokes! I ain't getting that one off. Not with the handle. We're gonna have to use that guy to get it off.
Alright, let me get an 8mm.
Oh, on there. They're both on there. Super on there.
8mm, you say?
Yep. Eight mil she be.
I think the last guy you worked on probably used some Loctite.
Yeah, that'd be me. Always in the rears, they come loose easy.
Nice. 2 wheel nuts, give me 2 hexes.
Those are on there because I tightened the rears when I fixed the rears. You can actually leave those on there. Because
I got bearings for it.
Oh, you got bearings? Cool.
I got bearings for it.
Cool. We'll do bearings, do everything, knock it all. There's another one there. You got the old rock lights on the old...
Yeah, I'm killing a battery. Ooh, sheared pin.
Oh,
Sweet.
another, huh?
Another.
Hey, but the hex survived.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so wheels are all off where we're at.
Red
Where
cross
we at?
grass. We got some grass in here.
Yeah, there's
Some
probably a
grass
bunch of
feed.
shit. Just throw it on the floor at cleaning space. Oh, I'll get my tools out of the way of your tools.
Yeah, you can conquer one and two. That's why I figured
works.
2 tools going. We're just piece by piece. The red bar comes off on both ends. Pop the steering link, steering rack.
Everything. Alright, what am I doing over here? What am I supposed to be doing?
This screw right here, just gonna loosen it up.
Okay.
Then there's a cross pin right here. This little cross pin only pushes out that far, and it just stays in there.
I don't mess with that anymore.
That's the bar.
Right.
Yep, and then that threads right into the top of there. All I'm doing is I'm just going to take the front end off first, get it down to the belly pan, and then we'll strip everything from belly pan to the new one, and then put it back together.
It works for me.
Build from there. Flip it over. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fun time for this one.
I do have the impact with a 2,
Yeah, let's
2.5,
do that.
and a 1.5. You want the 2 or the 2.5?
2.5.
Yeah, I know. So I mounted the camera to the table. So Micah's been on the Dutch Bros tip for like a while now. And Tyree got a job at Starbucks, so I've been so well caffeinated at home, dude. It's been.
And you're drinking the Dutch Bros.
Yeah, because I get a couple extra shots so I can half and half it, you know. Finishing off yesterday's today.
Man, that is a gnarly crack.
Isn't it though?
Pretty crazy.
I was proud.
Give a peek.
I was proud. He kept driving it too until we noticed, like, he's like, the steering. I'm like, what about the steering? Oh no.
Oh no, the drive shaft, the center drive shaft was broken.
Oh. Well, now we know. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna put that back on there for science.
Holy cow, that is crazy.
Oof. Oof. Did that get a good view?
I hope so.
Yeah, here we go. Bigger on your screen. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. That was probably like 35, 40 into a telephone pole, right?
Here on the side.
Right on the side of the diff. So, hey. Aside from being covered in diff fluid on the outside, the front diff looks to be intact.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's... Oh, well, here, I can just pop it out.
The whole diff should just come right out of there, and then it has that clamshell on there.
Yeah, the yolks.
The yolks.
Oh, well, shoot.
Yeah, the drive shafts and
Pop it
everything
right
could
on
come
out.
out.
So it's pretty thin. It definitely looks like you could use a snug up. So
Let's see. Is it
you're the whiz kid on this one.
doesn't have any broken pins? That's a good thing. You can spin both sides with the input locked or the ring gear, and it doesn't spin. So that's a good thing. But
Should I just wipe it down?
yeah, give it a wipe off.
All right.
Yeah, because popping those freaking drive shafts out is honestly not even a thing that needs to happen.
All right. I do have longer than.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, mine are these.
It's possible.
Yeah, you are correct on that one.
The ones that make
But
it
see, that's what's
possible.
weird. Even this one of mine, these ones of mine aren't long enough.
Oh, I just let the screw all the way out.
Oh.
Like, get that extra little 1/4 inch. That was the difference, honestly.
To pop the
Having that adjustment. Damn, I do need to get a filming in progress.
There it is.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
You know your neighbors next door over here?
No, they're really antisocial.
I was gonna say, cause their alarm, there's a smoke alarm that's just blaring going off.
Again, dude? They almost...
Oh, okay. Oh,
no,
okay.
I mean, they almost burnt the backyard down last summer, so...
Oh, I'm thinking these old people were...
Alright.
The neighbor's house didn't burn down.
Yeah.
Thanks,
That's a good
Amazon
thing.
guy, for letting us know. Oh, dude, this thing's filthy. Right.
Front diff. That's the end of the drive shaft that is sheared off.
Okay.
You're gonna need one of those.
Yeah, it would appear so. I need a toothbrush.
I'll be taking a trip to our old LHS at some point here. MIP Tools making a great pry bar. Holy smokes. There's the transmission.
Do I'm gonna have to hit this with the air compressor? It's just...
Get all the stuff off.
Yeah.
Actually, we're just gonna wanna take that off. It's funny because I have those as well, right there.
I figured you'd
always
bring
forget 'em.
everything, and I bring everything, and...
I always forget the drill part of the
Oh.
bits.
The one really
Yeah, it's in my like oversized tools thing that I take out to the bashes and stuff.
That's what I figured you were grabbing.
Yeah, so I just grabbed the top part of it. And I
Stack 'em
didn't think, hey, yeah, that's just the top piece to it. It has all the tools.
Crack this open.
There's such in it.
Alright.
Everything else just comes off as one with these.
It's fresh. I'll give it that.
Indeed it is, isn't it? Actually, no, we can leave. I think we can leave the servo on there. Seriously, there's 2 screws holding it on. Let's hit that with this guy. I think the whole thing will come off.
You gotta pull a little cover out. It's a dick.
Yeah, mine's the same exact way. It has that stupid little catch on it. It's like my impact.
Dude, how funny is it? Our work ones don't.
Mine
will
does.
stay out. Mine stays out.
Oh, mine does too, but I
Yeah,
gotta like
on
actually...
the tips that we never exchange out, like what, once every couple months?
Yeah. Unless we're still driving them into those studs over at Adeline. Holy
Yeah.
cow. Things are battery
Steel
consumption.
studs. So I've had a Typhon and an Outcast 6S. This is my first 4S truck. I've never really torn into this thing.
Yeah, you're about to... I mean, wait,
I'm
what?
about to see all the way now.
Yeah, you're about to see the whole buildup of it. Most of the screws all on the bottom are pretty, like, self-explanatory. I just kind of group them.
Having done this once or twice, I trust you.
Yeah, too many times. Oh yeah, then we gotta take off all the splash guards. Well, that's one of those Bluetooth screws. We get that sometimes. And how many times I go to take one of mine apart and I'm like, that had a screw in it. That's funny. Splash guards off, skid plate, stuff out of the camera's way here. Awesome. Let's, I'm just gonna pop the whole steering rack, servo horn, servo. I think everything is one if I can get it all out at the same time. Looks like we might have some seized on the bearings. There it goes. Perfect. It did what I wanted because I hate resetting the servo savers.
Is that how they come?
What?
Is that the stock Arma servo saver?
Yeah.
They actually have a decent one.
Yep. It's an actual true servo saver. But see,
Nice.
all your play is just in this this little lateral link right here.
Okay.
That's the only thing
Just
that has,
that ball joint?
yeah, you can see that's where all your steering play
Alright.
is, especially on the actual servo saver itself. It's pretty bad. It's like a lot of play up top.
Yeah. The combination of the two
So
is...
maybe see if you can't source that little guy like in an upgraded one, and then the servo saver just. I was really surprised your hot racing rack didn't come with a piece that small. Like when I put it together, I was like, wow, I was really surprised it doesn't come with that. Because it's only.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that they would sell that.
Leave a weak link, probably.
The weak link,
Would
and
they
it's
leave it
that big.
intentionally though? Leave that one piece plastic so that
But
that's
it's a
gonna
servo
snap.
saver.
I mean, I'd leave a piece plastic.
The
If,
servo saver is spring loaded, so it shouldn't allow the
Dang.
servo to.
yeah,
Granted, I have seen it happen, like
and
you're
it's
saying.
not like
it
it's the
does.
strongest servo on earth either. But,
No.
oh,
What is that thing? Oh yeah, that's that oddball.
yeah,
Whatever.
25 kg off ramp.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, they do good. They squeal like stuck pigs, but
Hey,
they
as long as
move.
it
They
turns.
move wheels. Yeah. So I need to find a center drive shaft.
Yeah.
Look at the lines. See if they got one. You think Viper would have one?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
It's a
I'm not
stock
in there.
RTR component.
I'm
I
not
shall
in-
find out. Give them a call.
Not in there enough anymore to know what we got anymore. Sometimes I have an idea, but come on out of there, shiesty boy. Oh, come on. I'm coming. There we go.
I could probably break this front end down, huh?
Yeah, that front end can come apart.
Not even much holding.
Oh, what the heck? The brace is over here playing eye tricks on me.
So just put these in their respective piles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun time for that. Rusty hinge pins. What do you got?
I know. I was
Those
just looking at the rusty hinge.
So
pins.
if that's from the bulkhead, start a whole new bulkhead pile. Because
Okay.
everything else here,
You haven't gotten to that yet.
I haven't
almost.
touched that
All
on
right.
mine yet. It's still on. Ooh.
What are we looking at?
That's a problem.
Here.
Your hinge pins are stuck in the chassis.
Is that what you want? Would you want some 3-in-1 oil?
Yeah, we're going to because they are super rusty.
Here we. No, we use 3. Here you go. Are they turning?
They won't even turn. They're just seized up solid. Holy cow, that's crazy. That one I grabbed with vice grips and it slid off the vice grips before it turned. Alright, well, since we got this action right here. Oh man, this thing is so pretty.
What's custom speed stripe? I
It's
love
custom red racing
it.
stripe.
Yeah. Oh, fuck that. Where's the red impact tip?
The red tip is right here.
Sweet. If you'd like me to charge up the air compressor, just let me know.
You what?
If you want me to charge up the air compressor and blow that shit in there.
Oh, no.
Are they moving freer now?
I haven't even tried yet. I'm about to. That one, no. That one is super bad. This one, yes.
Get on that first one like that from the side. I bet you it'll wiggle. That's gonna take a... What a D! It totally snapped off. A plastic drive shaft.
We mean business now. We got the big nails out. It's coming out now.
Oh, what?
Like I said, it's coming out now.
I'm gonna take those gloves.
Oh, guess that was the last piece holding it to the chassis.
Oh, well, that would make sense.
She fell on the floor. Those two things right there screwed in.
Go,
Give her a good polish.
yeah, revitalize these for a second.
Revitalize them pins. Now, those are pretty ugly. Pretty used, but hey, they still work.
And since I got some 3-in-1 right here, healthy coat.
There they are. Awesome. Did where is it? It's probably right in front of my face.
Hey, look what you're looking for.
Oh, yeah, right here. This little guy. Just seeing if we've got any unwanted debris in this thing. It still has some metal shavings on it. We're going to blow it out the compressor.
Alright.
Since we're putting it on a fresh chassis, and that'll tell us if we're collecting more metal shavings. If I can't remember, was this that bad before?
Yeah.
It was that bad?
Yeah,
I
there was a
thought so.
rock in there. Like it was
Something.
pretty bad.
Well, my thought is it's not a rock. It's... Look at the input gear. You see that? And where it actually can slide in and out?
Yeah, but if you... Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
We need to shim this side?
Yeah, but how do you shim that side? Because that's the side that goes
the
up against the
drive shaft.
plastic drive shaft. There's no retention pulling it against the shim.
Let's see.
It's
Which
kind
way?
of weird. I was like, what the heck?
So this way would push.
So it's
up.
probably in
That way
forward,
would
yeah,
push
moving
in.
forward, sucking it in. Very weird. I was like,
This
"Why?"
doesn't thread in or anything.
No, it just floats on 2 bearings in there.
That very well might be what's happening.
I mean, it can't go any deeper than it's already gone because the gear stops. You know what I mean?
All right, so let's pause for a second, blow out some parts,
Yeah.
come back
Blow
for
out some parts
reassembly.
and reassembly. Yeah.
Good technique for this, but I just try and poke them into where they're supposed to go. So.
Oh yeah, just push them through the chassis, loop it, and push it back through.
Yes.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because at the shop sometimes it's like
Needle nose,
How the
right.
heck do I get this thing in here? I'm like, oh, the loop technique.
That's a win.
And then this one just goes. Don't. That's it. Because it's along this piece that slides
Nice.
in that holds the transmission in. Transmission's all. You want to blow it off?
Yeah.
Figured the more we put back on the chassis before we tear down.
What
these-
is that I should order?
That is the spur gear slipper plate. It's part of this big slipper plate setup that goes inside there.
All right. So here's
Yeah, it's part of the whole slipper clutch setup on the spur gear. And yours done cracked. Had a rough life. There it goes. No, we're gonna slap some grease on here. Not yet, not yet.
Oh,
But we will. I don't want to be all greasy,
We got
grimy,
some,
slimy.
yeah.
All my chairs on the table leg. There we go. Like try to slide back and the table came with.
Yeah, buddy.
This one is coming and we'll just watch this one.
All right, I'll be right there. I'm pretty sure I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
That's okay.
Something needs to
get
be
it put back
witnessed.
together. This camera's got us on witness here.
I know. Something must be witnessed together on YouTube. I'm pretty sure.
Nolan boy. What a good kid. Just clipping down the transmission right now. That's all I'm doing. Remounting it on the chassis. Try and consolidate as much as we can before we tear down these bulkheads and shock towers, because we're gonna put some new ones of them on too. So there's that. Perfect. So there's that.
That's sweet. Transformers videos. They must be witnessed.
They must be witnessed. Looks a lot better with some new.
I know. It's crazy what $25 worth of new plastic does for
You
the
were
look of the truck.
I think it's crazy that it's like a whole different shade and color too.
Yeah,
I
you
wonder
can
if that
tell
makes
it's been
it
an Arizona truck.
stronger, or
I think the
the sun just kind of took a toll.
I want to assume the sun-dried stuff goes lighter, so the dark stuff still has its almost moisture to it. It's good flex. It's
So
good
for
new
now,
plastic
that's
aspects.
perfect. The diff is in. It's held in by the transmission.
All right.
All we're gonna do is put the steering rack posts on, so that we can put the steering rack, receiver box, and all that back in here.
All right. I don't need to pull some stuff off of this. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we'll tear them down here in just a second.
There we
We'll just
go. One,
strip
two.
both bulkheads, flat base chassis. No floppy.
Yes. Gotta love living in the suburbs. Hi, Bubs. He's probably like, what the heck is that?
They probably thought it was you. Like, what's my dad doing? Oh wait, that's not my dad. I'm going back.
That's not the mini bike. Listen, Mom always told me I was special, but why won't this come often? I just need to pull.
What? I think it might just be stuck in there. What
Yep.
was
That's what I
that?
kind of figured. Just needs to pull.
No. I don't even know what this is. It's a broken piece of your front bumper that was screwed on and fell off.
Oh, that makes sense.
What?
Shh.
What? I think it might just be wedged in there. I think there might just be some like dirt in there. I think those posts just slide in there.
Flathead around.
Yeah, flathead maybe. Try it that way.
Hi, Daddy.
And just
Hey,
put some
Nolan.
tension until you think it's gonna break, and then you stop. You know, and it doesn't.
You got a snack? Bring it over. Let's open it up. Is this your first snack of the day?
Yeah.
That's what someone who only has 2 snacks a day might say.
But there are 2 snacks today.
You didn't have 2 snacks today? You just had 1?
I only have 1 snack today, and I'm going to have 2.
All right, I'm just messing with you. Come on over. Let's open it up. Oh yeah.
Got it.
Yep. Oh, and this just slides also. Okay. I was wondering.
It was just slid down in there, stuck in there with
yeah.
dirt.
Yep.
Just like,
Super
what the
snug
heck?
fit. No shoe glue needed on this one. Alright, so that's...
I'm wondering if that old chassis had like a hairline crack in it before. And then maybe he just pulled it off. That's a weird way to crack. That's a thick chassis. Trying to get your orientation right. Yeah, this one is the front.
So then, which one did I purchase that? Definitely have the front.
Yeah, because you have the one that's broken. I have the rear right here. The rear is all complete still. The whole rear end's right here. So everything you have is all front.
There we go. Bubbles, you want your chair?
There's the receiver box. We got some fresh sticky tape, John boy?
I do. Just laid eyes on it this morning, actually.
Let's get all this old dirt covered stuff out. We'll put some sticky tape on your receiver. It's a little tiny little sliver. Hold it down.
That sounds great. Oh man, look, an old M2C racing sticker. Should we throw it on the side just for
my
fun?
goodness.
How funny is
That
that?
is the
That's
old
on the
style.
floor today, yeah.
That's the old
That's from
style
like
sticker.
3-4 years ago. The last time I had an M2C chassis. Are we gonna want any more sticky tape for anything else? I know that ESC is shoe glued together and hopefully not coming out until a super clap down.
Okay.
It popped out of the bottom tray and came apart, so it's all shoe glued. So just the receiver?
Yeah, just the receiver. Just like a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch square is all I use. Just to hold them in place.
Someone come over there.
Otherwise you gotta pry them out.
Someone come over there.
Perfect.
And here's a razor blade for getting the other side off because it's
Yeah, it's
the paper's fun. All right, buddy, I'm coming to you. Hey, you see the camera on the table? It's pointing that way, so you can walk by and won't be on camera or anything if you want.
But
Here, I'll show you. None of this over here is on camera. Just over there. So if you want to walk by, you're fine.
okay.
Okay. So you walk into camera. Come on, come around here. Say hi to Austin.
Nothing.
What's up, Nolan, buddy? How are you?
Good.
Yeah, you been having a good day?
Yeah.
Hanging out with your mom? And your dad and I got off early, huh?
Yeah.
Little early day.
It's nice once in a while.
Right.
Show me that beetle.
I'll put it. He already saw it. I showed it to him. All right, Bubs. I'll be in a little bit. Chunker. No, I'll be inside in a little bit. Okay. You just watching YouTube?
I don't want to come out.
Go eat your muffins. Bubs, are you trying to come outside or what? What are you saying?
I said I want to come outside because I just didn't know what way to do it.
Oh, yeah, we're just doing this. We're making a video working on the trucks.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I'm making a nice video of Austin doing all the work.
Hey. You gotta learn somehow, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch and learn is a saying, and it works. Oh, come on.
Oh, whoa.
They must not have gone to Target. Then they
Yeah,
act super
no,
fast.
they didn't get boba. Usually that's 2 hours. All right. We're in brief
pause.
momentary pause.
Go ahead.
Trying to eliminate some play in the steering because the pillow ball's all wallowed out. Both sides are, but we got a new ball in there.
Wait, one guess, what am I looking for?
Your glasses,
No. Other thing.
your car keys,
The other thing. Those are your things. My
Oh.
phone.
your phone,
Those are my phone.
the whole thing.
Yes, the whole thing. Somebody call my phone.
Well, I'm just gonna keep those.
Somebody call my phone. Sounds just like my wife. She goes into cardiac arrest when her phone's gone, but when her car keys are missing, she's like, "Oh well, we'll just use the spare ones." I'm like, "Do you have a spare phone too?" The fuck. Oh. No spare phone.
Life always
Then don't go
continues
to
to
the
get
spare
interesting.
She said, "No, the other thing. No, the other thing."
I figured she was
How many
talking about her
things you got?
headphones.
Oh, as we talk about her.
That's why I got
losing
that second set. It'll happen. Just give it a few weeks, maybe 6 months. Probably just long enough for me to forget I have the second set of headphones,
Shiesty
and then she'll
Arma.
lose them.
Flares both sides of the ball so it doesn't fall out.
See, we got some of those balls.
So
It
this
won't
one
fit.
doesn't matter because it's the one that.
It won't fit if we go small.
Yeah.
I got O-rings. No, damn, there's no room.
There's no room.
All right.
I think that's where it should
Here.
be.
So there was a ton of slack right there.
It's
And
not
there's
as
still a
bad.
little bit, probably half as much, but I mean that's about as good as it's gonna
The
get
top
unless we
one's the
replace
bad
the
one.
piece. Top one's the bad one.
Yeah.
All right. Damn. We got those balls. Snip it up through.
That's what I'm saying. Snip the end off of that and then just change out the
No, they
pillow
pop.
ball.
They're like the exact size. On one of these sides, I thought.
Like they're both flared. That's what I'm saying. It's stupid. They put a flare on both sides to just cut off with a razor blade.
Is it gonna pinch tight if I have to pinch the flare on the new one? Is it gonna pinch tight?
Do what?
It'll be the same. All right.
No, I mean I don't see a difference.
If I can get it off, I'll get it off. Which one's gonna be easier? It don't matter. No,
Here.
more exposed.
You got the whole thing. You can move around free will. Nice.
Out. There's so many options.
And even if it's not flared, I have little washers. We could use a little washer on it so the link doesn't pop off. Just say, yeah, if you need to dump it out.
Just need to find the right size.
And you could use a metal ball too if you wanted.
Ooh, you got metal ball single flares.
There's probably no flares. There's probably no flare balls in there.
Shoot. Dang. He's right, ladies and gentlemen. Try that real quick. Because there's so many different sizes.
Size down from that on the ball itself. That's the one.
Is it?
That's the one, and it snaps in too.
Nice.
Check it out.
In the car.
I love you for keeping all the extra parts and all
Every
the various
time.
things you do.
Years.
Admirable.
Years.
The admirable part is you keep it decently organized.
Oh, OCD problems if I
Ooh,
don't.
Hey, while you're here, I want to look at opinion options.
What
For...
in the fudge? Have you ever seen a servo do this?
Put that back the way it was, please. Which way was it? Why does that rotate 360 and more? Now we're gonna have to do an orientation. Need I get a battery, sir?
Yeah, you need battery.
Need a battery?
Need battery. What the heck?
Dude,
It is waterproof.
That thing just pulled an exorcism.
And it has a
Spin.
fan built into it, supposedly.
Get out of here.
It says fan model.
That's the name of that servo is fan model. They made it for the fans. That's all the logic you're gonna get out of that. Now I have to find the
Fan
controller.
inside. That's where the logic's at. Don't you hear it? Yeah, I was waiting for your
hit the
response.
switch.
The switch.
Yeah, turn it on. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
There you go. That's neutral, bud. I'm gonna turn it off now. I can't believe that servo rotates around and around and around. Ain't that some shit.
I've never seen that before. I went to turn it and it didn't stop after I turned it. It just kept on turning.
Like, surely there's a book in here somewhere. Nope.
What the heck?
None whatsoever.
That is so funny. He just kept going around and around and around.
This isn't a bad setup. I got a tool chest within reach.
All right.
Another bench, drill press. Another bench.
I guess it's not at the same dang length. The same kind of screw. The BS 2.0. There we go. That's the 2.0 that's been around the block a couple hundred times.
Mm.
A freshie for these lightly worn screws.
I should probably look for a big hex pin that'll replace that broken.
Gotcha. That little silk clear thing right there is full of pins.
Oh, indeed it is.
There might be one in there.
Check my gas stash.
It took me a minute to find one of those pins because yours was broken before and it took me a long time to find one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like 30 different types of pins in there though. So there's the steering servo wire. Okay.
Oh boy.
Not finding the right species in there.
No. These are all big or bigger. And I need
Whoa.
like... Have to circle back to that one.
Get in there. Get back in there, I see it.
Hey Steve, John, do you have any Arma 3S or 4S center drive shafts?
Hold on.
All right.
For which vehicle?
It's a Kraton 4S.
I believe it's this guy that goes through there.
You want the center drive shaft?
Correct.
Come in.
What are the other 3S long wheelbase vehicles? Oh,
It's gonna
he's
be
got
the
the
same
part
part
number
number.
already.
Yeah.
I see.
It's not as bad. It's a
Better.
little less.
The computer says I got two, so let me get one in hand first.
Okay. If you find one, bring it up to the front.
Yep, got it. It's right here, bud.
You got one? Ooh, you're the man. Alrighty. I have till 7, correct?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem, bud.
Bye.
Oh, I remembered something we have to do, and I think I had to do it on your old one too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
So you remember how you were getting so limited steer one way, so it's not maxing out?
Yeah.
That's what it maxes.
Oh.
You know why that's happening? That right there.
We need to chunk it out.
See that nub? I took
Yeah.
on mine. I just took a freaking X-Acto blade and shaved it all the way down.
We have
On
the
yours.
tools.
If you got a way to,
I got. What do I want? The grinder with a flapper pad, or a cutting wheel?
on a full-size grinder.
Let me look at what we're.
So it's, see that ridge right here?
That.
That ridge, you can see where this link, where the screw sticks through the bottom,
Just
stops
that.
as soon as it hits it.
Shit.
And if you lift the rack up, like I have it, it'll go full steer. See where it clears that nub right there?
Is it smarter to use a washer
like
or to
literally-
just take that little bit out right there?
Take that little bit out. You have to, because that's what pushes the rack down.
Okay,
And
pull
since
it.
we did that metal ball with a washer, that's what's pushing it down too far. If we had a thinner ball, we might be able to get by without doing that. But since that ball has that
Thinner ball, man. It's like.
yeah, it's
I mean, we could find a piece of aluminum as a bushing or something, but a thinner ball, I don't know. Can we just pull the servo real quick? Because then I can just.
yeah, we can pop the.
I mean, however, whatever's easiest. I have all the tools to do it. What would you have to pull to get to it?
Oh, we just gotta take the 4 screws off the servo receiver ESC and go.
Oh,
lift
all right.
It's all one big piece.
2.0?
Yeah, I just want to
Okay.
put a screw in the receiver box lid so all the wires don't fall back out. Now. Two. Which one is it? 4. Yep, that's it. Come on.
That's snug.
Well, it's one of those, if you get it cockeyed, it won't slide off because they're bearings.
Right here.
Yep, so literally just from
Here
honeycomb
over?
all the way over. Yep.
All right.
Just like try to
Be right back.
just nice and flat with the chassis.
Actually. Yeah, you want to hold this real quick?
Yeah, whatever, John.
Hold it
Whatever.
on your chair.
Okay.
Just like come this way so I don't spray you anything.
the corner?
A little more in the corner. That'll do.
All right.
As long as that nub's down, that's all we needed was
Show
that.
That little piece right there.
That little nub channel. You just gotta shave it down with the hot racing steering rack.
Cool. Rock and roll.
Ugh. Saving.
Oh no, reconnecting. When you go to like another app or something, it turns. You gotta reconnect to the camera. Should I send Tam to Alliance? Do you think Tam would run to Alliance for me?
That'd be funny. That'd be awesome.
I don't know. Ooh. That's
Questions
like,
we ask ourselves
you know, it's
on
like,
what our wives will do
would,
for
would a
us.
10-year relationship, babe, would you run to the hobby shop for me? But let's be honest, the factors of feeling like running to a hobby shop matter nothing to do with how long we've been together. I'm gonna roll the dice. What do I got? No.
No.
I know. Let's try it. But we can continue working and have it back by the time we need it. $11 each change. Yeah, Steve got one set aside for him. Yeah? Okay, whenever you're done, let me know. Thank you. Well, in the experiment of what will our wives do for us today, we got a thumbs up on she'll run to the hobby shop and grab the center drive shaft.
Ooh, that's a win.
What?
You got a thumbs
So,
up.
We'll see. I think when they're done eating. No rush.
Cool, cool. So now,
Alright, so front and rear.
we have a rear functioning
Oh, here.
bulkhead again.
Let me see the rear end.
Yeah,
Put
for all
these screws
those.
in. Where's the red? There it
There
is.
should be.
Do all the hard work putting in the body post retainers.
I always forget about those little tiny ass screws. Yeah.
Be a good girl.
Just dirt in the screws.
Oh wow. Yeah, you can see all the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's those.
Cool.
Aside from the obvious center drive shaft.
Yeah, the
what is
obvious
left?
center drive shaft and the splash shields.
Oh, alright.
That's literally all that's left is the
That's all
splash
that's
shields.
left.
That's what these 6 screws go to.
Rock and roll.
We have 2 randos, but I did grab one from my thing to make
Okay.
a match, so
Alright, we'll see.
we'll figure it out here in just a second.
Doesn't break down, break down the road.
Mm-hmm. Never a job done right if there's not extra screws. Am I retarded? Oh, it does go on the outside of the chassis. I thought these little flaps went in the inside.
Oh, alright.
That's why I was like, what the hell?
So the answer to your question was a relieving yes.
That goes up and around.
No, it's got
Oh,
space for it.
okay, okay. I'm like, what
Just
the
gotta make sure the
fuck?
little tabs are up on the Velcro. Yeah.
Cool.
Bang. That's bangerang, Austin.
This little screw goes right
Man, I really want to paint the bottom bright orange. I don't know why.
So when it's face down,
So when you're back flipping, it really shows.
how fast it's moving.
Yeah. Yeah, this thing's gonna get GoPro to go to the skate park hard. You got nothing up and running right now after the bash yesterday, huh?
And
Oh,
LMT front axle housings are on back order.
Oh, any alternative options?
Vitavon Racing for 3 bills front and rear. That's probably what I'll do eventually. They're $50 each stock housing.
Ouch.
Yeah, $50.
Nobody's got extras?
Well, Steve does, but I ain't trying to pay $50 for him. My price is like $31. Feels like a $6 or $8 difference, but it's like a $22 difference.
Significant difference.
It's like, cool. Sure, Steve has them.
Hey man, the worst you could do is ask. He's a pretty down to earth fellow.
Who, Steve?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've known Steve since before I even was over at.
Yeah.
I know him from Fear Farm when I had my fifth skill cars.
So I should charge a battery right now.
Yeah.
I put it back in the fridge because I didn't know. But then the impossible happened. And Tam said yes.
Is it not plugged into the charger all the way? At the charger?
I think it might just have low cells. You think it's low? Do we shred that hard? I usually don't leave them if they're below 3.7. Yep, she's pretty low. 3.8 per cell. What the? 385. Alright, check this.
You lost a cell.
383. Zero.
You lost a cell.
Dude, what? I just got this. Amazon. Z batteries, you never let me down. Dang.
Did you buy that?
Yeah, I did buy that. That's
Yeah. Send that shit back.
Yeah, that's
We've done that to 2 of these. Same batteries, the 9000s.
Really?
Yeah, Cole's had 2 of them take a shit.
That sucks. Yeah, don't even put any juice to it.
Yeah, I'm just curious what the,
You have reached the end of your orders. Where is it? It's too far back. No way.
you lost cell too.
Yeah. Return window closed.
So you know what you do? Do what Cole did.
No.
Just bought another one.
And then sent that one back.
And sent it back. This thing looks brand new still.
Dude, I know. That's torture.
And it's reading low overall voltage too, so you know it's for
Well,
sure.
it's reading low overall because the total is like
Yeah, it's
one
missing
cell
one
short.
cell, yeah. Sometimes what'll happen is
Yeah.
like the balance plug will have a bad thing. So when you read it through your cell checker, it won't read, but when you plug it in full voltage, it reads fully
Yeah.
charged, and it's just a balance problem.
Damn.
But no, that's the battery on that feller. And then lastly, we've got hexes. I'm not going to put this in until after I put the drive shaft
Okay.
in, so it's not in the way.
Well then.
What's up? Yeah, the front ones are Shrek. The set screws are jacked. Or they're just full of crap, one or the other. That's a freshie there. It's one of those new rear ones.
Yeah.
Got one more?
What? No, there should have been. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm like, wait.
I'm like, no, pretty sure I gave both to you.
Pin?
In it.
Remember one pin brokey? Oh, okay. You found another pin?
No, I centered it.
Oh, you just send it?
Yeah.
Where is everyone?
Mom actually ran to the hobby shop for me to grab a part so we can finish this build by the time we're done making the video.
Where's Micah?
With Mom.
Oh, brought her back her Taylor latte.
Oh, nice.
Taylor latte. She's always been asking.
She will be so excited. How was work?
It was good actually. I wanted it. So my store, their chip reader's still broken, so I can't use my card, and I don't like putting my cards on like
On file.
apps, and I was hesitant even to use Apple Pay. So
Me
I
too.
Gave in. So I'm like, dang it, like, and so I ended up going to Coffee Rush early in the morning. I stopped at the Chan location. It was really chill, and I ended up getting a cappuccino there. Or yeah,
Pop that off. We gotta fix this steering link. It's Shrek.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
we do.
and then that honestly boosted my day up.
You're good. Put
They
it back
put me
on.
on the oven for most of the morning, so I was there just like doing. Like, I was actually doing decently fast.
Yeah.
And
That's
then,
it?
and then for like the last like 4 hours, they put me on hot bar, so I actually got to.
Make coffee
They
today.
actually got to do coffee today,
That's
and I had
dope.
my little cheat sheet I had, which just shows you how to do how many shots, pumps, and if it's Americano, how many shots, and if it's flat white, how many shots. So I had a little cheat sheet that helped a lot,
Nice.
and so I was actually doing pretty well. But man, those frappuccinos really got to me because there's like 7 to 8 different steps to make a frappuccino versus a latte, which is milk shots and then
7
syrup. Well, it's like
complicated
it's
coffee.
like
That's my coffee too. Frappuccinos. That's for me.
yeah, it's like you do your milk up to the first line, then you do your ice, and then all your syrups and flavorings, and and I get really like confused on it because I'm like, which like you know what I mean? I somewhat get confused on them. But I got put on hot bar for me like the entire like half the shift, which was actually really fun. And then so it was pretty good, honestly. It was pretty good.
That's
It flew
cool.
by. I was like, wow, it's already
Yeah,
noontime.
isn't it nice when you're like actually busy mentally and physically? Like it just flies by.
It was
That's why
fun.
I love my job.
It was
Just
a
goes
fun
by
shift.
quick. Cool.
Yes,
I
it
got
does.
tomorrow off.
What did he say?
He's going back tomorrow. He's going out to his car.
Oh.
All right. So
So now that steering link isn't bent, John, you're gonna notice you got some pretty ridiculous amounts of. All those are gonna be your
internal.
internals, but we did your 2 yoke ones, remember? 'Cause
Yep,
you
we
bought
did
'em.
those.
And then your fronts. I just hold on to them.
All right.
The question I don't know. I've never seen a bearing with a step on it.
That's for the $10 says that's for the steering.
For the steering.
Yeah, for the steering rack. It goes on the bottom of the post. Or
No,
the top.
Those bearings are in there. Those came with your hot racing rack. The
Well, I
bearings
mean,
did.
Fast Eddie doesn't short you. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you got a
I've
stock
never seen those,
RTR
though.
and you want to go through absolutely every bearing in it,
Yeah,
and
same
here you
on
go.
to them.
This has got to be the one for this, so I'm gonna leave this one out.
Yeah, there's only one oddball of those.
Yeah. Well, shit. Yeah.
I took all the old ones out. You do
So
the,
many teeny
you do
tiny
the same
bearings.
thing I do.
Are these the ones for the steering rack?
The steering rack, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I figured so because they're just tiny.
Yeah, the
All
hot
right.
racing ones are all black, I believe.
So, I have a 3S 1500 100C that I can charge up,
Okay.
and we can 3S with it for a little bit.
Yeah, as long as we can test it, make sure she's good.
100C. Show old Nolan what 3S can do. There is a battery meter.
Yeah. It's it's like at the very end of the list. But yeah, there's a battery meter.
Oh, it's already charged too. Sweet. Cool. We're gonna take a little break until the center drive shaft gets here. All right, so we're not really gonna take a break because the drive shaft just arrived. Yes, it did. Complete.
Noise.
Did you have a good trip?
Yeah.
Awesome. These are yours, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it up in my
What's up,
tool
dude?
chest.
I didn't know it was that big.
You didn't know it was that big?
Yeah, it's a big case
It's
of
big,
screws,
huh?
huh?
All
A
right.
lot of screws in there.
So we've got this. We've got this. We've got that.
Dad,
John, just
Start with the bearing. Still with the
just
bearing.
compare it. Look at how funny that is.
All right, so the one with the bearing came out of the truck.
Dad,
This is the new one.
I want the drum that I'm
See, it's a
showing.
little carved through.
That I'm showing Austin and I'll show Austin like how I run this wheelies.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do that here in a while. Here you go,
Dad.
sir. Brand new center drive shaft bearing installed.
Oh.
Psych.
Yeah, we're trying to take off the old bearing. We got a brand new
I
one.
know. I realized.
Yeah.
I stopped myself from snapping this one.
Okay, so this red piece goes right here. That goes there. Oh, you know what we need? We need the I'm missing that little
Oh,
the bearing
the
holder.
cradle. Yeah.
Gosh dang it.
Of course. Anything else?
No.
We were both thinking the same thing. Like, what else is hiding on here?
Yeah, exactly.
And we forgot about.
Also, you can pick where you put the bearing because all that does is just
Center it up
flares
like right
open.
here.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll freaking center it.
Yeah.
And then, oh, actually, no, you don't pick where it goes. You put it where it sits up against the bearing
Oh,
rails.
yeah, that makes sense.
Duh. So it goes 2 forward. Right there.
Then you can just pop a screw into whatever.
Yeah, because there's a little screw hole in the top and it just flares out like a bullet connector.
Oh, all right.
It's like one of
Like a
those
drywall
black
screw?
fender clips.
Yeah. Sweet. Snug she goes.
Let's get it lined up. Wait a minute here. Oh. You're silly.
Did I put the old one on there?
Short and a long.
Oh, hey,
I'm
they're
like, wait a minute,
generic.
this drive shaft is not long enough. That's a problem. So that's going to totally replace where we put the bearing carrier. That's okay, we'll remove it.
It's a big difference.
on.
You shitting me?
Yeah, that bearing carrier is supposed to be way back. I was like, that seems kind of weird. It's really up front there. Oh yeah, give her that.
Back two?
Oh, it's more than that because we changed that post. I think it's like 2 from the back. Yeah, it's pretty far back there. Yep, that's it.
Still on.
Like it sits. We'll find out here in 2 seconds. So we slide this forward. It needs to go back 1.
Back one, yeah, alright.
Oh, come on. Wait a-
And in the front.
That she be.
Cool. That's tits.
That's it.
Exactly where we want everything. Sweet. So that. Is that in? Oh, that just taps in.
Yeah, that just pushes in there. I just didn't lock it down yet.
Yep. That's it.
I think on this one I had to
Pull a little bit.
flex the chassis one way or the other because the brace was like,
Super
it's
close.
adjustable right here, and with the old chassis versus new chassis.
I think it needs to go that way.
It's in there. It's just
There you go.
pushing through. That's what you want. That one tight. Keeps that tension from.
Swaying her out.
Yeah.
Rip
That's
it.
it. That's it.
Okay.
So she
Throw a
wrote.
battery in.
This goes in my container. Tools.
We're throwing a responsibly sized battery into a 4S truck, 3S 1500. I'll have the Velcro hold it down and shoot.
That's a 1500, you said?
Yeah,
A little 10 minutes worth of drive time?
exactly.
8 minutes. Who knows what it's going to be?
Hey, do you have any extra big body clips?
I don't have huge ones, I just have regular size clips.
Okay, then borrow from the marksman I shop.
The Arma ones are the bee's knees.
I know. That's the same on the.
Really?
There are these black ones.
Yep.
They're super thick like the Armas.
Yep.
They're a dick to get on and off without the straps. The little Arma
they don't
rubber
fall
things.
off.
Yeah, they don't fall off though.
I put zip ties on mine.
I bet you do.
Baby
Shoot.
zip ties, and I just leave the lead on it so you can grab a hold of it. And I got big fingers.
Both fans are plugged back in.
Huh? You what?
Are both fans plugged back in?
Oh, the motor fin probably is the only one, and it's probably just unplugged right here. Where is it?
It's coming from the motor.
It's right.
Oh, I got it.
It's right here,
Yeah.
hiding. Come up here.
Do I have any extra things available for lights? No, I don't. No BC, no nothing available. Yep, that's 2 fans.
Cool. Forgot that one has that weird
Got
plug on
steering.
the,
So don't play with it for a whole 10 minutes so no one can play.
yeah, you'll get that.
Alright, here we go. Dang, I should have told her to get body clips too.
Oh man,
I can't believe she went, dude.
that is funny though.
That is awesome.
That's what you get for talking smack about her.
I know.
And you're talking smack. And then she goes. That's so funny.
Oh man, had to find out.
Right? And she did it and was happy.
Yeah, she didn't even bother. She was like, alright, sure, let's go.
That clip is legit fighting you, isn't it?
It really is. The body's so thick right there too, because, you know, I reinforce excessively.
Well, we bashed excessively. You gotta, you know.
That's true. Got to account for these things. How far have I pushed the table over? Like a foot?
I know, you're just walking with the table. I'm like, this table just loves to move on John.
There we go. That is easy. Sometimes. Alright. Hey Bubs, we just finished it. We're gonna drive it a little bit.
Dad, I want to show Austin how much does we got. I want to do that.
Well, it's got this tiny little baby battery in it today. We don't have a big battery. We don't have a big battery, we got a little battery.
still 100C. You can see all the bursts it's got.
Yeah, it drives great for a difference. It's right where the driveway and the garage and the sidewalk meet, by the garage.
Gotta love the noisy arms.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah. It's just twerking. And it is getting full steer now, like rack is lock to lock.
Yep.
So weird.
A lot of big difference. Nolan, you want to drive it? You want to see where the green beetle is? Do you want to drive the big guy?
Yeah, I just found this.
Oh, I'll hold it for you while you drive. So it's not as fast because it's got a small battery in it, but it's a lot smoother. Doesn't have that wheelie speed like it used to, huh? The small battery. Thank you. Here.
Then I also want to see where that.
All right, you want your Orby? I'm gonna put it in my pocket then. Nolan, your beetle's in the rocks right by the house next to the driveway. You see it? .3S is decent.
Yeah.
.3S might be decent for the skate park, kind of smooth it out, but sometimes you want
Then
that
you also need that like momentum.
that extra jerk.
extra faster kick. Bikini Bottom done bottomed out.
Yep. Well, yeah, man. She's smooth. She runs good. And that only took, what, maybe, like you said, dude, that was like an hour.
Yeah, a lot of it, we were just going slow for the video, too. I was
Yeah.
just being nice and easy to let everybody see how to do it. You know? Good video for someone that wants to do a chassis swap, it's a good video.
Yeah.
Nice and slow and...
It'll help.
Why did Cookman be over there?
Because we needed the bowl, Bubba's. Because we needed the bowl. Come back out in about 10 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Oh, I feel so bad doing that.
Hey, I have to do it too.
Yeah, it happens. Alright, so this thing was generally a success. Got the last minute parts we needed in the nick of time. Almost got a break in. No swelling on the 3S yet. So that's a win. She's definitely a lot smoother. Maybe get a little longer run time. Who knows? But you got throttle right when you pinch, which is nice. Cool. Well, awesome. Thank you for your help.
No
Volunteering
worries,
your early day.
That's what those extra screws go to. That
Indeed
little
it
piece that
is.
screws on right there,
Yep.
but we don't care
I'm
about
gonna just
that
tuck a
little
big
piece.
chunk of foam in there.
That's what I was thinking, just wedge something in there.
Yeah, maybe some spray glue. Just
Typical
something.
Arma front bumpers, they're always broken.
Yep. Sweet, man. Well, that's a wrap. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope if you got to do a chassis swap, it helped a little bit. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. There we go. Have a good one, guys. Till next time.